Hello students, let's try out multi-digit multiplication. So specifically we're talking about multiplying multi-digit numbers by other multi-digit numbers. If you don't already have this sheet that I'm about to show you, you can download it here on Mr. Panza's website. The picture should look a little something like this. A little bit of a fall/Halloween theme, but notice that inside certain parts of the picture, there's multiplication problems. For example, inside this bat's wing, it's 278 times 3, and on the bib of the scarecrow here, we have a double-decker, double-digit multiplication, 87 times 76. The first thing that you actually saw was the fact that there's a color code with this picture. The color code is going to tell you what to color in certain questions, but you also have to solve them first. Here's how you actually complete this coloring page. Let's take a look at the first one, for example. 87 times 76. That's right here, the bib of the scarecrow. The first thing you need to do is actually solve that multi-digit multiplication problem. Here's how. On lined paper, follow these steps. Create an appropriate lattice board, which is a double-decker lattice board, which means I'm going to make enough space for 2 numbers on the top and 2 numbers on the side, which is nothing more than like a 4 square box with my diagonals. Then I'm going to copy down the problem that you saw. The problem is 87 times 76. So I put my 8 and my 7 on the top and my 76 on the right-hand side. In a previous video, I showed you how to answer this specific question using the lattice multiplication method. Now I'm going to use it, and I'm going to eventually see what to color in these different pictures. So I start with 7 times 7, which is the top part of the lattice box, because this is step 2. Multiply the numbers on top of the box by the numbers to the right of the box. In double-decker multiplication using lattice, I start with the top right number. 7 and 7 is 49. Now 8 and 7, if I already know that 7 times 7 is 49, all I have to do is add 7 more on 7 touch points. So in this case, I could do that, or I could sing my 8 song on the 7 touch points, or my 7 song on the 8 touch points. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56. Have my answer, put it in there. Then I ignore the top 7 and move down to the 6. 6 times 7. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. So 7 times 6 is 42. And then I have 8 on 6 touch points. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Here's my 48. Now I'm ready to highlight each place value and add, because that is step 3. Step 3 says add, and don't forget my carrying. Here's my 2. Then I have 9 plus 4 plus 8. I like to start with my highest number, which is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I put a plus 2, and then my 1 ends up in my tens place value. Recognize I also use touch points to add. This helps limit any mistakes that I would have. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Notice that in step 3, it also says don't forget to add the ones that you carried. So again, I did 6 plus 4 and got 10, plus 4 more was 14, but I needed to add this 2 here as well, which is how I ended up with 16. Then 5 plus 1 is 6. So my answer is 6,612. Now I'm ready to look at the code. So when I'm looking at the code, I see that 6,612 should be green. There's my answer. So a couple of the students will look back at the picture. Remember that it was the bib on the scarecrow. And then double check. Make sure you have the color right. That's got to be green. Then take a crayon, a marker, or a colored pencil and color in that bib green. You don't have to put the answers on the actual color, but his bib gets the green color. And I color it all the way in. And I'm going to do that for any other piece of this multiplication and then fill in the answers. How will I know if it's correct? By double checking to see if the colors are actually accurate. So you do that for every single one of these multiplication problems. And again, these multiplication problems, there are 9 of them. They vary. Some are 2-digit by 2-digit. Others are 4-digit by 1-digit. Some are 3-digit by 1-digit. But color it in. And anywhere that there is not a specific code, you can color in any color. So just because typically you would see a pumpkin that would be yellow and orange, it may be a little bit different. Check and make sure that you have your answers correct. If you go back here and you don't see the answer, then it most likely means that you have something incorrect. You'll be able to download this picture page from my website along with the code, and just go ahead and check after you're done coloring it in. Thanks a lot. I hope you have fun trying it out on this coloring page. Talk to you soon.